Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Now today I'm going to be showing you how you can create your very own Discord bot for Discord. Now this is the first episode where you learn how to set up the Discord bot. In the next video we're going to be going over some commands and making commands for the bot. Let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what you're going to need for this is you're going to need node.js. This is going to allow us to use JavaScript outside of the browser, so make sure you have it installed, and you need to make sure it is at least version 16, so download the current one, and everything will work out just fine. Next up, you're going to need Visual Studio Code. I will have a link for all of these websites in the description down below. Now Visual Studio Code is an IDE which allows us to write code in it, and then it will allow us to make the Discord bot. So now once we have this, you can go ahead and download for Windows or any other platform you have. You're going to need to be able to create your Discord bot. So you're going to go to discord.com/developers, log into your Discord account, and you're going to create a new application. Now yours might be empty, but I've created bots in the past, so therefore it looks like this. You won't have these apps, but I do. Now click new application. Now you can name this whatever you want. This won't actually be the name of your Discord bot. This is just the application. So let's go ahead and name it for this purpose. Let's name it Codes bot. Now when we create it, it's going to go ahead and open up. You can put a description if you want, but none of this really matters. You're allowed to put a profile picture for the bot, but you don't need to. Next, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and go to bots. And now you can see there's nothing here, but you're going to click add bot. And once you've clicked add bot, you can click yes, do it. Now you can also change the PFP here of the bot, and you can change the name right here. Now what's important is if we scroll down here, you can see the present intents and the server members intents. Make sure those are both enabled for the bot to work, otherwise it will not work. Now next, you see here this token. This is going to be very important for the future. So you can go ahead and copy it, but make sure not to reveal it. I'm going to reveal it, but if it does get leaked, you can just regenerate it. The token is basically the password for the bot, so if anyone finds it, they can log into the bot. Now that you have it copied, we can go ahead and open up Visual Studio Code. Once you have Visual Studio Code installed and opened up, you'll see a page that's like this. Now once we have this, we can go ahead and open a new terminal. Once we have the new terminal open, we can go ahead and type mkdir, which stands for make directory. Then we can name it whatever we want right here. Now I'm going to be naming it codes tutorial. And once you've created it, you can type cd and then the name of the file. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and press enter. And now we can type code dot if you're using Visual Studio Code. Now that you have the file open, you can go ahead and close this getting started. And now we can go ahead and make a new terminal. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to install a few packages in order to make the bot work. So let's get started. So we can type npm install, and we're going to need to install discord.js and .env, and lastly nodemon. Actually, we'll do that separately because we have to do something. Then once you press that, you can press enter, and these should now be installing. And now for nodemon, we can do another npm install, but this time it's important you need a -d to install the dev dependencies, and now you can type nodemon. Now I completely forgot to initiate the project. What we first have to do is we have to type npm init -y. Actually, just npm init-y. And now that we have that done, we can then install all the things. So do the same process again, npm install discord.js and .env. And while that's installing, you'll see we now have node modules, package.lock.json and package.json. Now we do the nodemon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into the package.json. What we're going to do is we're going to change this to source/index.js. And what we're going to do here is we're going to change the scripts to dev. And in dev, we're going to type nodemon source/index.js. Now once we've done this, we can go ahead and create a new folder. This is going to be called src. src stands for source. Now once you have that open, we can make a file called index.js. Now index.js is going to be our main file for this project, and it's going to be where we have most of our code. So now what we can do is we can import Discord from the Discord library. But what we're going to do is we're going to destructure it, and we're just going to import client and intents. Now that you have that, we can go ahead and we can define our client. So down here we can do const client equals new Discord equals new client. Now in here we're going to need some intents. So there's different intents that we can use. Now you could use different ones, like there's intents.flags, .guilds. But what we are going to do is we are going to use every single one just to make it easier for this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and quickly get the code for it. Be right back. Okay, and I've gone ahead and grabbed the code. So right after intents, you can go ahead and put in 32767. Now this gives us all the intents, which allows us to do basically anything. Now if you remember for V12, we did not need intents, but it's a new update and now we require it. Next, let's go ahead and import .env. So .env we can use to get information from .env files. So we can go ahead in our main directory here, we can create a .env file. Now what we're going to do is we're going to type token, and then remember to go ahead and grab your token and paste it right in here. Now this is to keep our token secret and so no one steals it, and it's very useful. We can also store all different types of things in this .env file here. So next, we're going to go ahead and do client.login. This is to log into our bot. We're going to type process.env.token. Now once we have that, we can go ahead down here on line 5. Let's start our ready event. So client.onReady, and this is going to be an arrow function. Make sure it's like this, otherwise it will not work. And then in here, we're just going to console.log, and we're going to log to the console that the bot is ready. This will just give us some information and tell us that the bot is online. Now we're going to do client.on. Actually, no, that is all we're going to need for now. In the next video, I'm going to be going over commands. This was a short video, but I hope you enjoyed. Now quickly, we're going to run the bot. So to run the bot, we're going to write npm run start, if I remember correctly. Nope, npm run dev. Now when we run dev, you can see nodemon will run our project, and every time we save it, it will restart, and everything should work fine. Now sorry, it's taking a bit, but in the meantime, you can go ahead and invite your bot to your server. So to do that, go back to the developer, platform and go to OAuth 2. Then click bot, and for testing purposes, give it administrator. Now we're going to type this here, and we can go ahead and invite the bot to our server. Now I'm going to invite it to tutorials, as that is the server I have made for tutorials. And now you can see the bot is online in the server. It's that simple. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I am going over making commands and making the bot respond to us. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.